This is the brand new Mini Countryman, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at everything you can do with the infotainment system. So these cars now have an infotainment system called ID9. With that has come a whole host of changes. Some of them good and some of them maybe bad. But in this video we're going to look at every single feature and every single setting. And hopefully you can see if you like the new infotainment system. We hope you enjoy. Please make sure that you give this video a like and subscribe, as we really appreciate it. My name is Ethan and welcome to Car Creation. So what do you think about that for a opening sequence? Alright, so the first screen that you get to is the home screen here. You can kind of scroll around it, you can get some anti-theft alarm, you can precondition it for a departure. So on the home screen, you get different widgets. So here would be my Apple Carplay, here would be the navigation, here would be the music that's playing, the new digital assistant, temperature, miles per gallon, the car status, and then what day it is. So firstly, we're going to take a look at the experiences. And to change the experiences, there's a little toggle down here. And to change them, you just toggle down and you can select the one that you want. So we're gonna start right at the top at Core. And with the experiences, they have the driving modes connected to them. Alright, so let's firstly go and delve into every single one of these to see what the differences are. So this is Core. So with Core, it's just the normal mode. And it's just the normal fuel on this side, charge on this side, or power. And then if we change it and now go to green, it also displays everything in more efficient ways. So you can see your power, you can see your fuel or electricity if you're doing that. We have efficiency, and basically it will turn down the air conditioning, it will put you into power saving mode, it will do all that it can to help you get the best range possible. And it will even tell you down at the bottom here how many miles that you got bonus from being in this efficiency range. If you go down one more, Vivid. So in Vivid, it's all about audio. Let's get Apple CarPlay connected to it and see what Apple CarPlay looks like on the new Minis. So we're gonna go to mobile devices, and then we're gonna add a phone. Gonna look for it on my phone here. There's the Mini, great. Hit pair, hit OK on here. Allow on your phone, so then it should activate it. Use CarPlay, and there. Now we can hit Apple CarPlay right here. Continue, we'll open up Apple CarPlay. And there we are, look at how cool that is. What they've done is taken the background of the Apple CarPlay and spread it through all the screens, so it's really immersive and goes right to the edges. And it's more of a square. And so you have your apps along the bottom. I would open up Spotify, you can put it there. If I want to open up Maps, you have Maps there. So that looks really sick. Let's change experiences now and let's go down to Timeless. And this has the old Mini Classic look, and that looks pretty cool. Now with Timeless, basically they've taken a dial from the old Minis and they've made it digital and put it on here. So really analog, looks sick. And then we get to balance, and it's closing the sunroof, and it's turning the massage seat on, because these seats now have massagers in them, which is super cool. Once again, it changed everything to blue and changes the whole theme to blue. And then we get to Trail, and I don't really know what the difference between Trail is and the others, but basically it has more of an off-road vibe going on here, because this is a Countryman, so it should be able to go off-roads. Alright, so one more experience that we're missing out, and that is Go-Kart. This is the new sports mode. It changes this. You see your RPMs on the left, you'll see how much fuel you have on the right, and your speed in the middle, just like everything else, but it's in this new, really cool black and red look. Alright, so let's take a look at all the apps they have on here. This has everything, but let's go with individual pages. So for infotainment, we have the Mini Connected Store. Obviously, you'll probably need some sort of data connection to get this, or your phone connected. But here we can get little apps. We can get Amazon music, we can get different games, have different mini connected stuff, so you can have an SOS call. See the mini drive recorder, so basically it can record around you and you can see the screens from that. Then apps here, you can see all the different kind of apps, so like travel and local, for example. We could download thematic travel. Next we have Air Console games, so you will need to have your phone connected if you're going to use your phone. So we're not going to do the games right now because my Wi-Fi isn't very good, but you can control games and you can use your phone as a controller. Then we have Alexa, so you can connect Alexa to it. You have Android Auto, finally, Apple Carplay, the drive recorder, and so you can see the drive recorder here. You can get it to record around your car like a Tesla. Then we can turn on the radio, we can see the interior camera, but they want us to log in with our MINI ID to make sure that it really is our car. We already did that at the beginning. Alright, so the next thing we have is media, so you can see, play the songs on here if you want. And then we have navigation, and here you have the full screen maps, which is super cool. I can't wait to try this out. We have Sirius XM, we have the telephone, we have video, we have weather, Spotify, and messaging CarPlay. So it takes some of the CarPlay apps and it'll put them into your infotainment system in this. It's really funny, we have Porsche charging in here. Alright, so next let's go take a look at settings. So we can sign in with MINI ID, we can personal assistant, we can't go into there right now because we're not connected. Assisted view, so here we can change all the driver's assistant stuff. So we have forward collision mitigation, lane departure warning, active blind spot detection, side collision warning, traffic light and sign warning, exit warning, fatigue alert, speed warning, speed limit exceeded, and reset. So we can turn all these on or off as we wish and decide whether or not we want it early, medium, late, and what levels of assistance we want. And then we have driving, so these are assistants while you're driving. You can have speed assistant, speed limit exceeded, route speed control, lane guiding and navigation, distance control, automatic lane change, assisted driving plus, assisted view, and notifications. So for this one, you can set it so it would help you keep the speed limit, but it's manually set. Route speed control. Basically, you can tell how much to corner when it's doing the self-driving mode. Lane guiding navigation assists you, so when the navigation is active, it'll initiate a lane change all by itself, which is super cool. Distance control, you can change how far in front of you want the vehicle in front of you. Automatic lane change, so you can turn on automatic lane change, so you can just hit the indicator and it'll turn. Assisted driving plus. Basically, you can take your hands off the steering wheel when it's suitable, but you still have to intervene every now and again. Assisted view, and then we have parking, so you can set up all the parking assistance. You can just drive up next to a parking spot and automatically bring up something on the screen, and you can press park and you can drive in. And then also you can turn on feedback by the steering wheel, so it will like vibrate. All right, then we have climate control. Right now it's off, but we can turn it on if we want. Oh, beautiful air. We have displays, so how bright you want this display. Windows and doors, so you can choose when to unlock or when to lock. A lot of this you'd have to use boomer code in the past, but now you don't have to. Also the anti-theft alarm, a drive recorder, we talked about that. Driving settings, so we can set up the driver's assistance and lane departure. We have the experiences, so we can change the experiences there. Exterior lighting, so here's where you can turn on or off the lights as well as auto. Same with parking lights. And then on the right here, I missed that before, but you can actually edit what you want the back to look like. So if we go to classic, it kind of looks like this around the car. We have the Union Jacks, and then we just have around the lights. Go to favored, it just does the top of the LED lights, and then it has like a cross look on the back. And John Cooper Works, it has like half an LED cross, as well as just does the top ring and bottom ring on the lights. So that is pretty cool to see. If you go to settings, you can do one-touch signal. You can turn that on and off if you want. You have pathway lighting and all that kind of stuff. Keys, you can set up what keys you have, so you could add them if you wanted. So if you wanted to add to your Apple wallet on your phone. Little devices, owner's manual, don't need that. Parking, and you can go and look in all the different areas. And so we can just go all the way around the car and take a look. You know, parking assistance, we can see top down which see what's around us. Panorama, it's a widescreen view of the front and rear. 3D, you can see the camera in real space. This Mini there is another Mini that's around us. And car wash is cool because as you enter the car wash, it'll help you guide you directly onto the path that you're supposed to be. All right, seat comfort, you can turn on and off massage. You can change the position of the seats. Then we have the speedometer. See it there, I guess. System settings, so you can change the time, the language, the units, voice control, remote software upgrade, rear occupancy alert, deep sleep mode, wireless charging tray, reset vehicle data, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, driver assistance, map version, and regulatory notes. Trip data, so you can see all your trip data from your most recent trip, vehicle status, the tire pressure monitor, engine oil level, check control, see if it needs any service, see where that's at. So it shows us the PSI, shows us the oil, make sure it's all good there. And then Wi-Fi. So I guess this is so you can connect to Wi-Fi in your car, which is pretty cool. And then Mini Connected, we already kind of went over all that. So that's all the apps in here. Down here, we have just some shortcuts so we can turn on and off the air, Apple CarPlay, Maps, and phone. Now, if you wanted to park, you can just hit park there. You can turn on or off the heated seats here, as well as the air in each side because dual climate zone. So that is all that you can do with the new Mini ID9, so iDrive 9, and it looks fantastic. I think there's a ton of potential here, and I love the new display. It looks fantastic. I'm super happy with what Mini did. Let us know down in the comments if you'd want this in your car, or if you want to get a car with this. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a thumbs up if you really appreciate it, and even more, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe. But most of all, hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. We'll see you all in the next one.